Hi there, beautiful thrivers. Welcome back to another video with Thriving in Chaos. It is Friday, and for me, that means Cash Stuffing Friday. So thank you guys for being here. Click that subscribe button, like the video, and let's go. Hi everyone, how are you doing? I know some of my faithful watchers are already asking the question, how's the finger? I don't have the thing on it anymore. It's good. It's good. It's been 2 weeks since the incident, and I can actually feel my finger now. It still feels strange, feels weird. Somebody had suggested to go ahead and put a nail over it just to kind of help protect it, but I waited until the nail grew out to where I could take off the piece that I cut. And once I did that, I felt like it was getting better, and so I decided to go ahead and put a nail on. So in case you were wondering, I don't know if it's going to pick up, but this was the cut. It came all the way across down here, all the way down here. So as you can see, it's pretty deep all the way. I don't know if you can see this, but it also cut like right across my fingernail into it. So that's what I have been dealing with, but I did have like a chunk of, I guess, scar tissue or something come off last night, and I could suddenly feel my finger again. So I think that is a good sign. It's a good sign that it is healing well. So there you go. We are getting back to normal. I feel more normal. Even though this still feels weird, I feel normal. So thank you for thinking about it. I already know. Before we get started into this video though, let me grab today's prompted card. If you're new to my videos, this is a prompted card. It's basically a conversation starter, so I'll ask and answer the question on the card in this video, and you guys can put your answers in the comments below, but it's just a little something to help us get to know each other better. So today's prompted card is, what's your favorite food? What is your favorite food? Mine is Japanese food. It just is. I love Japanese food. I married a Japanese husband. I have now Japanese children who love having Japanese food as well. I love it. There's just nothing that can go wrong with some good Japanese. So, what about you? What's your favorite food? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, so today we are going to be cash stuffing my hubby's paycheck. It's the first paycheck of June. It was a quarterly bonus. We get these 4 times a year, so it's actually pretty large. I love it. I love when these drop. So we've got this. We've got $6,783 here. I decided I'm going to put $1,800 towards July bills. And then that means next paycheck I need to put $800. So it definitely is going to help smooth that over with a regular base paycheck. But that leaves $4,983 that we're going to stuff in all of these envelopes. So let me grab the money. It is a lot. It is definitely a lot. I love it. I don't love the money. Let's get that straight. I love when big paychecks come so that I can stuff my envelopes. So anyway, here it is. I'm definitely not going to count this again. I counted it before I started this video just to make sure I had everything, which I do. I do have prop bills here to showcase the $1,800 I'm leaving in my billing account for July bills. And then I have $200 here in prop bills that's going to be for groceries. So you'll see all about that very, very soon. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and just set this money up in my tray and we will get started. Alright, first up, I'm going to start with my wallet. I do want to go ahead and take out all of the change that I have in here. Let me do that really quick. Alright, so now that I've got that emptied out, it's so much lighter. Okay, let's empty out these envelopes. I don't have very much in here anyway. I do have some of that gas money that my daughter gave me left. I have $17, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these 2 ones to the side. That'll be for our savings challenge later. But this 15 I'm going to put into my cost of living envelope. Hopefully I don't forget, but I'm going to put that right here. Hopefully I remember that's what that's for. So I'm going to put it in the cost of living because I am going to be stuffing up my gas envelope anyway. So I do have, looks like $1 from some grocery money left. We'll add that there. And then I do have some receipts, and I need to scan these into my Fetch rewards. If you guys aren't using Fetch rewards, check it out. It's an app. You just take a picture of your receipt and you earn points, and then you can cash those points in for gift cards, digital cash. So if you're interested, I think right now they have it at $7.50. So if you join using the code in the description, then you'll get $7.50 free points just to start. Once you scan your first receipt, I'll get $7.50 for referring you. We'll be friends on there. It'll be really cool. But yeah, check it out. The points that they give for free changes very quickly, rapidly. It can range from 100 points to 2,000 points, and right now it's at $7.50, so go for it. It's been really low lately, so if you're going to do it, now's the time. All right, enough of that. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do make a lot of money on there just by doing the regular shopping that we already do. So I just want to spread the love because, hello, free money. All right, spending. I am going to be getting spending money this time. Oh my gosh. So I'm getting $150. I'm going to do that in 250s, 220s, and I think 25s. And let's see, 50, 100, 20, 40, 45, 50. Perfect. So spending money. We only get spending money now when we have bonus paychecks. So gotta love bonus paychecks. For gas, I am getting $30. For allowances for my kids, I'm getting 60, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Plus the 2 10s is 60. That's for my kiddos' allowances for the next 2 weeks. Kids spending, I like to stick a 20 in here. And for miscellaneous purposes, you never know, we put a 10 in there. Other I use for when I'm like going grocery shopping, I'll stick my grocery money in there, of course. And the other is receipts. So that is it for my wallet. And yes, before you ask, my hubby is getting spending money as well, but he informed me that he wants me to put it in his TK Toys envelope. So I'll try to remember to do that when we get there. So now let's move on to my revolving. These are basically our cash envelopes. For groceries, I'm putting $1,000 in. That's empty. I am doing the 2 100s that I left in the bank account. So anytime we are just out and about and we don't have cash with us, I'll have a little bit in the bank account for that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll make $1,000 in total. $1,000 in groceries. It feels good to put this in there, but it does go. It goes. We have a large family, by the way. So, gas. We are putting $250 in here for my hubby's gas. I'm going to take this 80 out. We're going to put it with that cost of living there. And now let's go ahead and do $250. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, and 50. So $250 for the next 2 weeks of gas for my hubby who travels quite a bit. He just uses a credit card and then I just pay that credit card off. Dining out doesn't get anything. I stuff it a different way. For my pets, I'm going to put $50 in here because I know this is a bonus paycheck. I'm taking advantage of it and I know I'm going to have to buy animal food soon. So $50, $75 now in my pets, which will more than cover the food. Extra toiletries is going to get $10. So adding in extra toiletries, we now have $15 in. Going to save the ones. So $15 now in extra toiletries. Peach Pass, I only stuff with our Modus Paycheck, which will be later this month. Miscellaneous, I'm going to put $5 in because it is now empty. And that will do it. No, wait, never mind. We are going to stuff rollover as well. It's empty. Now we're just going to be preparing for the next month, which is November, that has 2 just regular basic paychecks. So we're going to start stuffing for that, hopefully to help ease our troubles in that month. But we'll see. Moving over to my short-term binder. These are also cash envelopes, but we just don't spend them as often or as frequent as we do the other ones. All right, so for self-care, I am going to be putting in $5 into haircuts, just to start building that back up. And then for hair color, we are going to put $20 in here, so we have $40. And I'm going to be going and getting hair color very soon. And then nails has $5, so we have a total of $50 in here for self-care. For home, we're going to put $10 in here. It's empty, so this is just like for cleaning, filters, just upkeep of the home, the maintenance. Gifts, we are putting $5 in because it also is empty. So 5 in there. For clothing, we're going to put $5 in here because we emptied these babies out last month. For sure. They came in handy though. For family fun, we're going to put $10 in here because they're empty and I definitely like to do fun things with the fam, so it's good to have some money there. For Amazon, I only stuffed this with our Fetch rewards. For date night, I'm putting $10 in, also empty. These envelopes needed some love. For gaming, I'm putting in 12. We're going to do this in 2 5s and 2 2s. So 5, 10, 11, 12 for gaming. For mental health, we are putting 130 in. And we're going to be starting that up very soon. So 50, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30. So now our mental health has 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 365, 75, 85, 90. So $390 here for mental health. My girls are both in therapy, so they take turns every other week. It's $65 an appointment. We are definitely well ahead in appointments, so if anything happened and I just couldn't do it, I know I have it covered. Now moving on to my long-term binder. These things happen usually like once a year, like vacation. So for vacation, we have been working on lodging, and then I think the next one I want to work on is travel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this 170 into my travel envelope tab. But for lodging, we're going to fill it up. So what we have left owed on the condo that we're going to is $1,462. So we're doing $1,462. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1,400, 50, 60, 1, and 2. So this is what is remaining for our condo. So I'm going to pay the condo off. That's nice. Then we're just going to work on travel, food, and fun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1,400, 50, 60, 1, 2. 1,462 now. And I can pay off the condo. And if you have been here for all of our vacation struggles this year, then you'll know exactly how happy I am. For road trip, we're going to put 5 in. So now we have 20. We do have family that live like hours away, so sometimes this is good when we do have those trips, you know. And also, if we don't use it by the time we go on vacation, we just take it out and put it with our vacation stuff. School supplies is capped at $50, so we're not going to put anything else in there. I only have one left in school, so $50 should definitely cover her. Electronics, we are going to put $5 in, so now we have $60 in there. Home reno, we're going to put $5 in, and now we'll have 10. And that is it for this binder. Moving over to my holidays binder, we're going to start with holidays. We have July 4th coming up, so I have a tab in here specifically for 4th of July. We have $5 in there, and we're going to be adding 20. So now we have $25 in 4th of July. For hubby, I just did all the math. Instead of trying to double up or triple up, since we couldn't put anything in these envelopes the past month, I decided I'm just going to take the goal amount and reconfigure it. So usually we put $15 in here. I'm putting for my hubby $20 in each paycheck in here, so that by the time his birthday comes, we'll have reached that goal. In addition to that, I'm putting another $50 in here because he did spend his Father's Day money on my Mother's Day. So I'm putting $50 in here, so now I can do something for him. And then for his birthday, I'm putting 20. So that's a total of 70 that we added here, but now he has 50, 70, 90 towards his birthday. And then for wifey, mine is completely empty. Mother's Day I'm not stuffing, but for my birthday I'm putting 15 in. I did the calculations, and since I literally just had my birthday, it's only going to take $15 each paycheck to reach the goal for next year. For Christmas, I've been working on my middle child. And so I'm going to put $250 in so that it just completes hers. The goal for each person in my family is $300. So $250 into here makes that actually $300. And we are done with my middle child, and now we can work on my youngest. So now we have $300 for my hubby, $300 for me, so that's $600, $300 for my son, that's $900, and then $300 for my daughter, which is $1,200. So that's what we have in for Christmas so far. And I had to change it up because, like I said, I couldn't really do all the things I wish I could have done. But what I did do is I did the $200 for the quarterly bonus, and then I did $150. So I made up for the $150 that we missed. I do have another $50 that I need to do, but I just couldn't swing it with this paycheck, not be able to do all the other things I wanted to do. So we did make up for one, and we'll make up for the other at some point in this year. Now moving over to my business. I usually do not stuff my business binder with our main paychecks, unless for some reason it's just absolutely needed. But we do have taxes that we have to pay for 2022. So I did all the calculations and everything that I owe taxes, and what was left was $627. So I need to add 627 to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 5, 6, and 7. So now the total that we owed in taxes, yay, was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1,700, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47. So 1,747 is what we owed total. 1747. So what I'll probably do is pull this out on Wednesday and just pay it off. And then no more IRS on our back. And then this in here is just for 2023. So we'll put this there and we are all done. That feels good. That feels really good. All right, so again, nothing else in here. This is all business, and we kind of make our business pay for itself. For my kids, let's do this. I reconfigured. I usually put $20 every paycheck in, but since we missed 2 paychecks last month, I had to reconfigure it. So now it's going to be $25 per paycheck for each child. So 25. It's 1, 200, 20, 40, 65 in my son's, with the goal being 500. So by the time his birthday comes around, this should be there. And then for my daughter, same deal, 25. And now we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 85. And again, it'll be 500 by the time her birthday comes. And then for my youngest, we're putting 25. And now she has 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 85. So 385 there. Her birthday's in August, so clearly you can tell her envelope is a little bit more advanced because of the fact that her birthday is closer. And cards are all capped at 1,000, so I'm leaving it just like that. Moving over to their savings. For grad party, I did do the full thing of making up for the 2 paychecks that I missed. So we're putting 75 in. I usually put 25 in each paycheck, so that is why. And main reason why I didn't want to skip this or, reconfigure it or anything like that is because 1, I don't really have a goal to this envelope, but 2, her graduation should be very, very soon. We're just waiting for the venue. The venue's almost done. I checked in this past weekend. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 500, and 505. So we have 505 here. And this is basically just for food and drinks. Everything else is bought and paid for. All right, for my daughter, for her graduation, I'm putting 5 in. So she has 1,000, 1, 2, 300, no, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 35, 40. So 1,440 for her graduation gift. And then for my youngest, she's also getting 5 for hers. So now she has 150, 75, 80. So 180 for that. Moving over to their savings, it's just a slow grow savings. I just throw a little something in there every once in a while. Usually each paycheck if I can. That's 1,000, 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, 390, and 395. That is going to be the same for each child, so I'm not going to count them all. We'll save my voice, but they're all the same. Adding in another. Just little savings they can take with them when they leave me. Moving over to our savings, mine and my husband's, hubby's. It feels weird saying husband. All right, so savings, we are putting $20 in. So now we have 500, 6, 7, 800, 820, 840, 840, 850, 855. So $855 in there. For retirement, we're putting $5 in, so now we have 1,005. For anniversary, we're putting $5 in, and now it has 15. And then I'm going to put my hubby's spending money in here, his TK Toys envelope, so he's getting $150 straight like that. So 155, 156 is what he has in here. He doesn't want to spend it. I mean, he knows what he wants, but he has to build up for it. So that's why that's there. Moving over to my reserves binder. No sticker, but this is my reserves. All right, starting with car maintenance. We're going to put $5 in. It's nothing big or anything like that. I think I'm going to put it in oil changes. But I got to build this back up. And again, the car is still acting funny, so it might not stay built up for long. And health savings and medical bills, we're putting 200 in. So 1, 2, right there. Right into my medical bills tab. So we can pay those off. Home emergency is going to get $5. So now it has 10. Got to build that back up. Bills advancement. This is where I am putting the prop bills for 1 month in advance, which is July. We're putting $1,800. So 1,500, 6, 7, 1,800. Now going towards July bills, and we have 505, I think, in 2 months in advance. Emergency fund is getting 5. So now we have 10 in there. Got to rebuild this up too. And then cost of living, I am going to put nothing in here from the paycheck, but we do have this money here. So we're just going to add that to it. And now cost of living has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 25. So 125. This is basically just inflation. So if we go over in our gas, we go over in our groceries, then we'll have a little bit of a backup here because of inflation. Then for vet bill, which was open for some reason, we're going to put 5 in. So $5 in there. And now savings challenge time. So because of the fact that we don't get these big bonus paychecks very often, 4 times a year, I decided I'm going to do a big envelope. So I did the next biggest envelope, which was 107. So we've already done the 109, the 108, and now we're doing this 107 right there. So 1, 5, 6, 7 right there, adding it in. So exciting. I have no idea what I'm going to do with all this money. If somehow or another we're able to finish all of these, that's the total it would be. Don't know if that's going to be possible, but you know. All right, and then we're going to add these ones right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into our $1 savings. I know it says 5. It's just because I'm just repurposing because these are getting too thick. So $1 savings here, and I believe, let's see, June, yeah, I believe that at the end of this month we get to count up what we saved so far, because I like to do quarter check-ins because I can't wait a whole year without looking. And I'll tell you what, I just don't know that anybody could. They might not do it on camera, but they might actually be like counting it off camera just to see. So I'm just going to be open and honest and say, you know what, we're going to check it once a quarter. I can wait a whole quarter and then we check it together because I'm just too anxious. I want to see what the progress we've made. Just keeping it real with you guys. Anyway, well, that is it. As you can see, I stuffed everything. I appreciate you guys joining me on this journey as I'm trying to figure this thing out. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to be your weekly inspiration for your own budgeting journey. We all have one. So let me inspire you to keep going. With that said, I will see you guys on Monday with a DIY video. We're finally going to do it. We're going to do it. I'm not going to put it off. I have my daughter's binder that we are making, so I am making a new envelope for her. Check it out on Monday. I hope that you join me then. And have a great weekend, guys. As always, until next time, bye.